Alright, let's see. Okay. I Shalom Micam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach the word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And yet, as you can see, the lesson, title of the lesson, the days of Noah, the aftermath. Yeah, I mean, because let me turn it down real quick. It's like you. Okay, so pretty much, I mean, that the days of Noah is just not all about. You got to understand the Lord when He said the days of Noah. That's talking about when the flood happened and after the flood, because it's the very same thing that's gonna happen after the days of Noah is gonna happen again. It with a few, yeah, I mean, things, not with Ham looking on Noah nakedness and none. It's just the things that's about to come down, that's about to go down on planet Earth. Yeah, I mean, because pretty much the Lord's gonna do a big reset. Matter of fact, let's get this real quick. Let's get this real quick. This is Revelations 20 and 14. It says, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. See? And what was the first death? When the Lord Yahweh Shai flooded the whole planet Earth, man. When He flooded the whole planet Earth, man. And He did it with water. You know what I mean? But this time He's gonna do it with fire. You know what I mean? So is everything, even events are reincarnated. You know? Even events are reincarnated, man. So we are once again in the days of Noah. Yeah, we know the destruction's gonna come and all that, but what's gonna happen after that, man? Yeah, I mean, so that's what pretty much I just want to make it quick and precise. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be too long. I just want to make it quick and precise, man. The Lord wanted this edifying. So what I'm gonna first start off on is Genesis chapter 7, and I started at 15. He says, and they went in unto Noah into the ark, and two of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. See, the only one that's gonna be able to get delivered is the one that have life in them, man. Yeah, I mean, it says, and they that went in, male and female of all flesh, as the Most High had commanded him, and the Lord Yahweh shut him in. See, it's the Lord that had shut that ark, man. It was the Lord that shut Noah in the ark, meaning what? That even if Noah had compassion or some type of mercy on these people, because it was infants there in that day, man, it wasn't no way that he can open that door. You see what I'm saying? There's no way that he could have opened that door, man. It says, and the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and buried the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth. And that's how it's gonna be when them chariots come. See, we're not gonna be able to be on the planet Earth when that destruction comes, man. Matter of fact, let's see, because this is just the beginning, man. Let's see. We're not gonna be able to be on the planet Earth when that destruction comes. Let's get that. This is Job. Um, is it Job? Let's see. Bear with me. Job chapter 5 and where they no evil touch thee. Bear with me. Cause like it. Job 5 and 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Yeah, because when that destruction comes, we have to be off the planet Earth literally, man. You know, we pretty much gonna have to be in space, man. So that's why we said in the ark, that the ark was lifted up above the earth. That's what's gonna happen when we in those chariots. Matter of fact, let me get another scripture on that, man. This is Isaiah chapter 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Meaning what? We're going to have to be in those chariots until the smoke clears, pretty much, man. You know? And that was the same thing that happened with Noah in the ark, man. That was the very same thing that happened with Noah in the ark. See, he had to be in that ark for a certain period of time. You got to understand, he sent the raven, you know, just to see was the land showing forth, you know, and then the raven came back to let them know that it was pretty much covered with water, and it was a certain point of time where the raven didn't come back, meaning what, it was land being shown forth, and that's what's gonna happen. See, when you read Revelation 21, he's seen a New Jerusalem coming down. See, that was a period of time. It ain't like when the missiles come, they won't come right back down. No, it was a period of time. So when the smoke clears, we're gonna come back down and pretty much regulate. Yeah, I mean, just say it just like that. Come back down, and regulate, man. Matter of fact, because the scripture says that, man. Let's get that in Hebrews. And you know, I'm just gonna it's just pretty much a swift lesson, man. Nothing too deep. But we are in the days of Noah. It just don't end off when discretion, man. There's an aftermath after that, you know. And Lord, we're gonna get into that. So this is Hebrews 11 and 7. It says, by faith Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet. See, ain't we going through that process now? Don't we? The Lord have warned us that He's going to destroy America and other parts of the planet Earth. That this whole system is going down, and it's going to be a very big fall, man. If we were being warned of those things, the money crashing, the famine is coming, all these things, man. So we're being moved with fear, and that's why we building this house to protect us from the storms that's about to come, man. That the tempest that's about to come. You know what I mean? It says, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. See? By the which he condemned the world. See, so Noah was building and he was condemning. If you went with it, you was against it, man. You know? And that we're going through this process right now, man. You know? We're going through this process right now, man. It says, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. See? And that lets you know that it's gonna be the same way, man. Because you gotta understand why did Noah find grace with the Most High? Let's get that. Let me jump up a little bit. This is let's see, this is Genesis chapter 6. Because he said he became heir of the righteousness. You know, so those are the ones. Those are going to be the only ones that are preserved, man. You know, because everybody else got these different walks of life. They walking towards death, but Noah, he the one that was walking with the Most High. Let's get that. Matter of fact, this is Genesis 6, and I started at 5. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Don't we see that today? We in this same thing going on today, man. And that's just going on before the destruction, man. But what's going to happen after destruction? We're going to get into that. But this is the same. That lets you know, man, everything is reincarnated, even eras and time periods. We in the days of Noah. You know what I mean? You know, it says, and we see that on a huge level, man. Every imagination of the thoughts of men is only evil. When you get everything they go against, everything they do is totally against the scriptures, and they justify it. You know, well, it's okay. Well, let's look at to the animal kingdom, and is homosexuality is nothing new with the animal kingdom. Well, we supposed to be above the beast. If that was so, we still supposed to be above the beast, man. We are above the beast of the field anyway. So why you dumbing yourself down to say, well, the monkey's doing it, well, we can do it too. You see what I'm saying? But they all go back to Esau, Edom, man. You know? But it lets you know we in the same time. You know what I mean? So it says, and it repented the Lord that he made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, and repent of me that I have made them. See? And that's what the Lord is going to do to America, especially America, because this whole land is going to be desolate. Even the animals itself is going to be destroyed, because they have been defiled. You know, because you read Job the 30th chapter, said, I won't have disdain over the dogs of my flock. These devils, they pop animals. Even how they put the animals to death is a jacked up way, man. That's why these different foods, they taste crazy. You know, you might eat some beef, but the cow was under the stress. You know, got mad cow disease. So all these animals that's on the planet Earth, that's on the shores of America, is gonna have to be wiped out as well, man. The ducks, the fishes, everything, man. You know, but here go the point. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Most High. See? And how is that? Why is that? Why is that? It says, these are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with the Most High, meaning what? He had the law, statutes, commandments in him, man. He was perfect, meaning what? He followed the law, statutes, and commandments. He know how to move. That was that image. To know, yeah, I mean, that was that image, man. And that's why I say he became the heir of righteousness, because now, with that big restart, pretty much, now you have the jurisdiction to say, this how this go, this how that go. You see what I'm saying? Pretty much to regulate, man. Pretty much he had the jurisdiction to regulate, okay, well, look, on this day we doing this. Okay, well, look, we don't pose, we ain't dealing with no pigs, we ain't eating no pork. You know, he became the heir of righteousness. So he was able to regulate how things was gonna be played out, but it was already meant for, it was gonna be passed down to Shem, because Ham and Japheth, they were just gonna do their thing, man. Either way, that's why with self, see, if we want for self, man, we'll be jacked up. You know what I mean? Because Abel died, he was able to keep that thing going. You know, keep what Adam gave him, but who killed him? Cain. But the Lord had blessed him with another son, which was self, man, and he kept it going, man. You know what I mean? And then through self, we got, you know what I mean, all the way down to Noah, and he kept it. Then Shem. But the point is that Noah was able to regulate what was going to happen, the aftermath, man. You know why? Because he walked with the Most High. He had that image. He knew. He understand how to rule. He understand. Okay, he had the moral laws, the dietary laws, how you deal with your neighbor, how you deal with your land, the air of the righteousness, man. That's going into. You know what I mean? So So pretty much, um, let's go after the fact, pretty much after the destruction, because matter of fact, let me go back to this in Genesis 7:17. It says, and the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth. See? So the ark was above the earth. And that's what's going to happen for us to escape that judgment. We're going to pretty much have to be in space, man, to escape that destruction. And let's get that in Revelation, the 15th chapter. Because that's part of the reward, too, is to see the discretion of this place, man. You know? So this is Revelations 15:2, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the hearts of the Most High. So pretty much, John seen, pretty much he was in space, and he had a pretty much a front court seats, what is courtside seats out of discretion, man. But he was in space though, in the chariots. That's why I say he's seen the sea of glass, man. He's seen the ozone layer. Yeah, I mean, and that's how bad that destruction is gonna be, man. That's how we had to be above the earth. We had to be out this atmosphere, man. Pretty much, you know, we had pretty much got to be in space to escape that destruction, man. That's why I went into Joel 5th chapter, shall no evil touch thee. Meaning we gonna have to be out of here when that destruction comes, man. You know, and after that he became the heir of righteousness. So matter of fact, let's get that and let's see, bear with me. Let's see, bear with me. So like, yeah, this is Revelation 21:1, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. See, it's gonna be a new type of rulership that's gonna come after that destruction, man. It's gonna be a whole new era after that destruction, man. We're gonna be the heirs of righteousness. See, we're gonna be the ones that's gonna regulate and dictate what's right and what's wrong, and our measuring stick is gonna be the scriptures. Our measuring stick is gonna be the scriptures, man. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be our measuring stick. You know, that's what we got looking forward to, is the planet Earth is being subject unto righteousness, man. You know, not with this devil. See, the Lord have gave us the eyesight to know and understand it's something after America. There is something after America, man. You know, that after that second death, the big reset, then, yeah, I mean, that after that second death, you know, pretty much righteousness is going to be established on the planet Earth, man. You know? So, let's get this in, let's go back to Genesis. And I'm about to wrap it up, Ike, man, because I said it's gonna be pretty much quick and precise. Yeah, I mean, just a little lesson. Where I do a little something else on later. Yeah, I mean, but this is Genesis. Let's see, Genesis. This is Genesis chapter 9, and let's see, Genesis chapter 9. Bear with me. Okay, yeah, so this is Genesis 9, and I started 20. And Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered with his tent. So pretty much after the flood, after the aftermath, Noah needed a stiff drink, man. Noah needed a still drink. But guess what? The scripture says that, matter of fact, let's go and get it because Yahweh said it. That was like a promise the Lord made because he loved wine, but he made a promise that he ain't going to drink no wine until we're delivered, man. You know what I mean? So let's get that. This is Matthew's chapter 26. And Matthew 26 and bear with me. Okay, yeah, Matthew 26 and 29. But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until the day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom. See, hey, that's going to be some bad wine in that day, man. It's going to be some bad wine that they see the Lord. That was that last day. The Lord drunk his wine with that day of his, you know what I mean, the Passover, and the Lord, you know what I mean, he knew his hour was coming. He took that last drink and said, look, next time I drink, it's going to be when we're delivered, man, pretty much. You know? So after the aftermath of Noah, when Noah got off the ark, he planted that vineyard and he had drunk some wine. That's going to happen again, man. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling how the Lord going to do it. Everybody got their own separate cup. It got a different design to let you know that's your cup, man. That's going to happen in that day, man. You know? Noah 2.0, man. We in the ark. You know what I mean? You know, because, hey, ain't no telling what's in them chariots, man. Ain't no telling how it's going to go down in them chariots. Lord wouldn't part that number. You know what I mean? But we get on the chariot. You're going to have some wine ready for you, man. You're going to have that yayan ready for you, man. You know? And that was the promise the Lord made, man. And that's, like I said, that's gonna be some good yayan. 12,000 year old wine. Because it said the older it is, the better it is. That's right. You know what I mean? The older it is, the better that yayan is, man. So the Lord got some yayan stored up for us. That was one of his first miracles. When the guy said, you say the best wine for last. So let you know the Lord, hey, ain't nothing to play with, man. Yeah, you know I mean, so pretty much, I got one more point to make. Let's see. I got one more point to make. Okay, yeah, because hey, also, you know, 2/3 gonna be cut off and die because the only ones that was delivered was the 8 persons that was on the flood, man. In the flood, man. I mean, the 8 persons that was in the ark. Let me see, it's like it. The 8 persons that was in the ark. You know what I mean? So, hey, we gotta do a lot of heavy repopulating, man. So let's get that in. This is Genesis 9, and I started verse 7 because this is a commandment. See, right now, it's not time to be trying to make babies and get settled here because a lot of death is about to go down. Yeah, I mean, whatever your light is, you got children, that's your light. Yeah, I mean, Lord he gonna deal with you accordingly. But just doing it willingly and trying to get settled here and be an American citizen and live the American lifestyle, it's not that time, man. See, like I said, we got something here after America. It's something after America. That's why we got to get through your head. It's something after America. This is not the end all be all. This is the end all be all for the heathen to rule. You know what I mean? But after this, it's going to be our time to rule, man. You know what I mean? So, this is Genesis 9 and 7. And you, be ye fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth, and multiply therein. See? And that was a commandment, man. That was a commandment, is to be fruitful and multiply. Matter of fact, let's see if I can find this real quick. I believe that's in the book of Isaiah. Bear with me. Let's see. I think it's Isaiah the 60th chapter. Yep, this is it. This is Isaiah chapter 60. And I really the whole chapter, man, because that's when that when we get delivered, that's when that new covenant is gonna happen. That's when we're gonna consummate the marriage. That's when they don't say when we shall ever be with the Lord, we're gonna be joined with the Lord. That's when that new covenant is gonna we're gonna consummate that marriage. That's when we're gonna get those new bodies. We're gonna have the laws in us, man. We're gonna have laws and statutes and commandments within us, man. So we're gonna never go off. You know what I mean? Oh, that's the heirs of righteousness. We're gonna be able. We're gonna go down when we come back down. We're gonna dictate on how the planet Earth supposed to be ran, man. You know. So let's get this. This is Genesis 60. I mean, not Genesis. So like Isaiah chapter 60, and pretty much the whole chapter, man. The whole chapter, man. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna try to jump down. I'm gonna jump down like 21, the last two verses. Genesis 60 and 21. That people also be righteous, be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. See, why? Because we're gonna have the new. They're gonna be. That's the part of the new covenant. See the laws ain't grievous. The laws are perfect, man. But it was these bodies that were in, man. See, that's why when the Lord give us those new bodies, we're gonna be programmed to do righteousness. Matter of fact, because let's get this in Ezekiel. Because just like breathing, right? Breathing is a natural thing. You don't even think about it, but that's what's keeping you alive. It's just so natural for you to breathe. That's how it's gonna be with the law, statutes, commandments within us, man. It's gonna be a natural thing to be righteous. See, we fight to be righteous now. Yeah, I mean, we gotta matter of fact, let's just get in Ezekiel so it can further explain what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I mean, Ezekiel 11 and 19. It says, and I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you. I will take the stony heart of their flesh. See, meaning what? And like we got to go back to the scrolls and say, okay, well, this is right, this is wrong. Okay, well, on this day and that day, we ain't got to do that no more. We ain't gonna have to do that no more. You know, it says, I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and I will give them an heart of flesh, meaning what? It's gonna be within us. It's gonna be so natural to be righteous, man. Like I said, we gotta fight to be righteous. Okay, well, on this day, okay, it's the Sabbath. We can't do this, we can't do that. Yeah, I mean, okay, this and that. We ain't gotta go to the scrolls and look. It's gonna be within us, man. The law, statutes, and commandments gonna be within us in that day, man. We're gonna be the heirs of righteousness, man. Yeah, I mean, so it's gonna be a natural thing for us to be righteous. Like I said, we're gonna be programmed with the laws in us, man. We're gonna be like robots in righteousness, man. Yeah, I mean, and that's why we're gonna catch a Moabite trying to fry up a cat. We're gonna kick his ass. We got an Edomite trying to pop a dog. We're gonna beat his ass, man. Yeah, I mean, it ain't like, well, as long as he ain't coming, we with it. You do it on your own. No, we're gonna beat their ass for it, man. You know. So, and that's gonna be all Israel is gonna be perfect. All Israel, even the 2/3, they're gonna have to come through the loins of the elect, and they're gonna be in their right mind as well, man. You know. They're going to be in that right. So all Israel is going to be saved, but some going to have to get their ass beat in a very horrible way. You know what I mean? By the way, Jacob's trouble and those missiles, man. I mean, so it said, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. See? Yeah, because the Lord, because we real representation of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know what I mean? That's why you read is that Isaiah 45? It says the Savior shall come to you in chains, and it'll say, surely the Lord power is dealing with you, and there is no other God, pretty much. Because they're gonna see the true utopia. They're gonna see the true Atlantis. See that all the fairy tale, but not knowing it's gonna really happen at the end when the Lord change Israel, man. Yeah, I mean, when that new covenant be established, you're gonna see that those are the Lord's people, man. That day. I mean, it says, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, will hasten it in His time. See, so we're gonna that. Hey, like I said, cause hey, each man gonna be a nation. Damn, is that what it says? Each man's gonna be a nation, man. Each man's gonna be a nation, man. It said Israel is the sand of the sea. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to happen in that day. It said, "Be fruitful and multiply." That commandment is going to kick in that day after the aftermath of Noah, because a lot of people is going to die. Let's get that. Isaiah 66. Let's get that in Isaiah 66 and verse 15. It said, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire." And yeah, you Israelites is not it's out of this, man. See, Jake is going to have to feel that flame as well, man. A lot of Israelites are going to have to be put to death. Zechariah, 13, man. 2/3 should be cut off and die. So that's just, you got to really look at 2/3 of all the sand on the planet Earth just being taken away. That's what's going to happen, man. A lot of Jake is gonna die. A lot of Israelites is gonna die in that day, man. You know what I mean? That's a lot of Jake is gonna die. You really, Jake is the majority. That's why a lot of people is gonna. That's why throughout the planet Earth, a lot of people is gonna die, because most of them are Jake, man. That's why you think we're gonna need all those other planets to inhabit. We're a strong nation. We like to, excuse my language, we like to fuck. You know what I mean? That's in us, man. Very fruitful people, man. We got life, man. So that's what we bring forth is life. But at the same time, they got to learn the hard way. They got to be put to death before the kingdom come. And that's what the elect is going to bring them back forth through their loins, man. You know what I mean? So it says, verse 16, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many." See? The slain of the Lord shall be many. So a lot of people gonna die. And Jakes and the other nations, you know what I mean? But the Lord is gonna preserve the elect, man, that day. And it's gonna be just like the aftermath of Noah. We're gonna drink that yayin. We're gonna replenish the earth, and we're gonna live it up in that day. That's that, and happily ever after, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. I think that's is that Thessalonians. Yep, call all Yahweh Shem Shai. So that's 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 in 1 Thessalonians 4, and I'm just gonna get to the point. In verse 17, "And then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds." See? To meet the Lord in the air. See, that's when we Lord want to part it known, when we get in them chariots, man, and escape this destruction. And we're gonna meet the Lord in the air, because I tell you that in 2 Ezra 13 chapter, Yahweh Shai is gonna be on that farther ship, standing on the ship itself, man. Looking down, sending them commands where them laser beams are gonna be going, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna be able to, same very man we've been talking about, been believing and praying. We're gonna be able to meet him, man. You know what I mean? It says, "And so shall we ever be with the Lord." See, that's that, and live everly, happily ever after, man. That's it, man. We're gonna live happily ever after. It ain't gonna be like, and then this and that. No, man. That's gonna be it, man. Cause that's the climax of existence. And when the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai come back and firmly establish his name on the planet Earth, man. You know what I mean? You know, and that's when his return, he's coming back in his glory. That's the climax of life. That's when we enter into the climax of life, man. You know what I mean? That's what we coming into, man. We about to meet our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, man. Our husband, man. That certain day that's part of the covenant. You go into covenant pretty much means to cut. So that's when that marriage, like I said, that marriage is gonna be consummated. Cause he coming with that white cloth. You know what I mean? It's expect for blood to be on him when he gets you. You know what I mean? That's why you read Revelation 14 chapter. They are virgins. You know, we are pure from the from anything of this world, man. That's that chaste virgin, free from carnality, man. You know what I mean? So it says, wherefore comfort one another with these words. So yeah, man, we entering, we about to come into this time, man. You know, we ain't like when the days of Noah, it just ends out with the discretion. It gets better once the discretion and the smoke clears. Everything is all good then, man. The earth is going to be able to, we're going to be able to dictate and regulate how the earth is going to be ran, man. And it's going to be under righteousness, man. Yeah, I mean, so I mean that's pretty much it, Ike, man. I hope they were edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say shalom to the elected teach word and our true faith and sincerity. DTA, abide babal. Shalom, Ike. Hey, shalom, Ike. Hey, how about Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakodash. To everybody that was on the coming board, shalom.